So guys, we're gonna go for our first test drive. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode from Salvage Nation. In the last episode on the 2019 Golf GTI, I was trying my hardest to get it sorted before I went on holiday to Barbados. I ended up going on holiday and it wasn't completed. However, whilst I was away, my guy Mustafa came in. He'd done a lot of work on the car, as you've just seen, but I'm gonna show you that a bit more in detail in a second. We're gonna be completing everything on the car. I wanna take it for a test drive and see if everything is working. Speaking of test drives, one of the things that I noticed wasn't working as soon as I got back and I looked at the car is that suspension strut that I did not change. I was hoping I can get away with it. Is actually bent, and I'll show it to you in a second. And I'll just show you the car. We'll just go around the car. But if you're new to the channel, this is a car that we got about a little over a month ago. I had to repair the suspension. We got the car driving. Mustafa done a lot of work on the side, as I just said, and now we're going to be finishing it off. And this is going to make someone very, very happy. So let's go check out the car and then I'll show you what the plan is for today. So guys, have a look at the front of the car. The front of the car is looking really nice now. We got that new bumper on there. It's still missing the washer jet cover right here, which I will fit in a second. I've actually got it, it's already sprayed. Coming around to this side, if you remember, we had to change the wing, and I tried to sort the suspension down there by replacing the wishbone and a few other components. But if you come in now and look, if I go down, if you look at the top of the wheel right there, it's leaning like the Tower of Pisa, and it's not meant to be like that. If I go to this side has got a little bit of a camber, but as you can see, it's a lot more straight. If I go back to this side again, just to show you, you can see the whole top section is completely in. And that's because I believe that this strut is bent on the car. If you remember, I did not change that. And as a safeguard, I've gone ahead and we picked up a new hub, and we're gonna be changing that hub as well. So these two components needs to go in the car. Now, whilst I was away, Mustafa went ahead and sprayed this wing, and he did the bodywork on the door. If you haven't seen the last episode, go check it out and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. We had some damage to this door and the wing was completely mangled, so this is a replacement wing. I've still got the mangled wing, so I need to get the GTI badge, stick that on. There's a few little bits and bobs that I need to do, but we're gonna be doing that and getting everything on this car situated. Another thing as well is ever so slight. However, I'm not really happy with the color match. If you have a look, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but I'm not happy with the color match, so Mustafa's gonna be doing that. We had a little chat with the paint guy. He's gonna come down, he's gonna provide another batch of paint, and we're gonna sort out all of that. And I literally just need to clean out the interior, and then by the time we're finished, this car should be 110%, and we should be able to get this car on the road in this episode. So guys, if you wanna see all of that, stay tuned, let's go. So guys, there you have it with the old unit out the car. You can see it's slightly bent. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but in person, I can see this is slightly bent. Have a look at the top section right there. And this side is completely straight. So we're gonna get this one onto the car, and then that should be it for the suspension. Alrighty guys, so it's been about an hour and a half. Have a look at that wheel now. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to reference it back, but look at that wheel. It's sitting very nice and straight. This is the passenger side. Have a look at the driver's side. You can see how that wheel's sitting. And if I come back here once more, you can see how that wheel's sitting. I'm happy with that. That is a nice, smart repair. And you can clearly see that this one is bent. But anyway, that's enough for the suspension. I'm happy with that, as I said. I need to pop in this washer jet cover, and then we can start the final assembly, get everything kind of lined up perfectly, get everything nice and looking all pretty. That is the next step. Let go. Alright you guys, so I don't want to get too close. My guy Mustafa done his thing. Listen, when it comes to painting, Mustafa, he knows his stuff. And we went ahead and we redone this entire side. We done quite a lot of lacquer on there. I'll come in the morning, remove all the masking, and then we can get the car outside and actually finish this car. So, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning guys. Oh, it's a tad bit warm, innit? It's a bit warm today. Nah, all jokes aside, it's -2, it's freezing. Everything is all white outside. But you know what's not white? This 2019 Golf, because we sprayed it last night, is the next morning. We took all the masking off and this thing is looking amazing. Right, with the car back in the garage, let's go finish off all the little minor touches on this and we can finally get this car out of here, man. Let go. So guys, we're gonna go for our first test drive. Remember, it's getting on with winter now, so it's getting really dark really quickly, but still, everything on the GTI is all done. Let's see how it drives. I wanna test to see if that suspension that I changed is all good. All the parking sensors are working, the cameras are all working. Everything seems all good. Feels good, but I think the brake shield seems to be touching. Yeah, but she's driving. The GTI is driving. Whee! Okay, don't want to overdo it. Yeah, it feels good. Brakes are all good. Brakes are working nice. Happy days. So guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the complete rebuild of the 2019 VW Golf GTI. This is where we're gonna end this episode. This is where we're gonna end this build. That's the second build this week since I've been back from holiday that I've completed. For all you guys that say I never complete my builds, we always do at Salvage Nation. Thank you to this man here, Moose, well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Stay locked in. I've got some new builds coming. We're gonna start this all over again. So if you wanna see that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure your bells are on. And this is where I'm gonna head off. So like I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Click here to see what YouTube thinks you should watch. Click here to watch one of my previous episodes. And like it said there, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We out.